I'll tell you another example. How I knew one of my bridges was gonna start shining in boxing. So Isaac Chamberlain, like I remember,
I'm happy for him, man. I love his progress.
I remember one time, I was coming from a rave at 5 in the morning, and I was like, rah, I need to be in the gym by 7 to train someone. Yeah. And I was driving, and I'm just seeing headphones on, and seeing in the dark, like in Loughborough. I was like, rah, Chambo, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. I'm thinking, rah. Then a couple of other times of driving around that time, and I've seen him jogging, and I'm thinking, right, this guy is relentless. This guy is relentless.
Yeah. And he's not giving up.
Yeah, he's not giving up. So I'm thinking to myself, rah, other men are sleeping.
He's working.
And you're working at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
But I kind of got the pattern, because imagine summertime, the sun comes out, innit? You're trying to run before it's hot.
It's harder,
yeah. So he's trying to get out the way before.
So that's what you call planning ahead. So he's planning ahead. So he's planning his future. Discipline, planning your future, making sure that you hit the goals.
When I'm seeing him shining, I'm like, rah, like, you know what? You've been dedicated. Like, people didn't see their mornings. You deserve every. People didn't see their mornings. I'm like, I'm coming from a dance.
I just don't hate. I don't understand haters. Yeah. Like, what, you think this all got given to us?
Nah.
Like, what, you think this was easy? Like, yeah, man's got talent,
but you have to work.
But you have to still work. Like, your work rate has to be, it's got to be more than your talent, bro. Like, it's just, there's no rocket science to success, you know. Like this, it's about studying your craft, and working harder than the next man. It's simple as that.
If you're looking for an event space with a wow factor, then Venue 254 is the perfect fit for you. Whether you're putting together a birthday celebration, a bridal shower, a conference, or a live event, this space is guaranteed to wow your guests. With details and finishes done to high standards, you don't need to do much to make the space feel beautiful. This venue also comes fully equipped with a sound system and aircon to make sure you and your guests have the best experience. It has the capacity for up to 200 people standing and 70 when seated. It's located in East London, and yes, there is parking available nearby. So if you want to make your next event memorable and stress-free, then contact Venue 254 to book.
This video especially, it's going to apply very much to my little strong nephew cousin. I call him nephew, but he's my second cousin basically. But this is going to apply to him more because, like I said to you, like naturally he's strong. He's picked up weights and within like months he was,
bang it up,
you know what I mean. But he wants to go the boxing route, and I said to him that, "Raw, you're strong. Don't get twisted." But I said to him, the kind of discipline that I've got or you got, I said to him, I don't think it's natural in you. Because you've been kind of like babied all throughout life. But I said to him, I purposely have you around me and my friends to see like how we all attack our grinds aggressively. Like we're like, we don't complain if we take a loss. We're like, you know what, it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like I remember like last year, like one time, I was meant to have a rave on bank holiday after my birthday, you know. Then Pretty Patel has gone and made some rule, and the day before, I remember that. I remember that. And then you had to put it back out and say, "Oh, it's not on today," like because everyone had bought tickets. So I lost $6.5 grand, fam.
Wow.
Then my nephew must have been like, "Rah, you lost this P and you're not even mad." I said, "Rah, you know what?" I said, "I'm gonna do one thing. Every single person who asked for a refund, I put out a message and said, Rah, message this number." So I spoke to every single person. Every single person. And he's like, "Rah, why are you doing that?" I said, "Listen, now I've got data." So I said, I've gone from losing money, but I said, now I've got 800 numbers. So I said, next year, and every following year, anytime I got an event now, what I'm going to do is broadcast. Boom.
Hustler's ambition. You see that, bro? Like you turned something negative. So basically, you paid 6,000 for data. You know what I mean? That's what you got to look at it. Because now, when it comes on top, when things are open, you've got these people that you can just hit up directly. You know what I mean? It's not through nothing. You got access straight away. Unbelievable.
So I said to him,
great marketing.
I said to him, it's a mindset where you take your losses and think, "Rah, how am I gonna make it bigger wins?" So I said, "Rah, I lost that year, but I said, when things open up now, it's gonna be boom, 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 boom. So by the time I do one part, I've made it back." Yeah, straight away. So then, what was you moaning about at that time? Like, it's like me. Like when I had the bankruptcy, I was like, "Do you know what? There's a chance for me to start again." I'm okay. I take the loss. My name was all plastered around the paper.
I take the loss. You know what I mean? I wasn't even embarrassed. That's the worst. People thought I wasn't embarrassed. I'm like, so what, man? Like, it's money, that I've lost, but at the same time, I know it's only money. I could get it back. You could get it back. I've got my name still. My name is Money Black. Your name is, you know what I mean? That's your brand. That's my brand. So as long as I look after me and my name as a business, I'll be fine. Do you know what I mean? There's one, I don't even want to put numbers on it, but there's one gig I've got coming up. It's something that I wouldn't even get when I was playing football. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't matter no more. It's money, and I'm in a good position now to grow. And that's where a lot of people will see it as like, I know, but the man there, some certain man there was like, you see what Carlton doing? He's in the paper, man. Well, how do you call that P, blood? Like, but they don't know what I went through and why it happened. It was part of my negligence, but I trusted the wrong people. That's all it was. It wasn't like I was blowing money everywhere. I want a man to be blowing money like that. It was more to do with what I got told to invest in and the people that was looking after me at the time. So I took it as you say, a lesson. It wasn't a loss. Do you know what I mean?
And that's the thing that I'm kind of trying to teach him, because I said to him, you want to get into boxing and this, but I'm like, if you're trying to get to a different level, you have to have that mind state from now, knowing that what's the reason you're doing it for? Beyond the money. And one, are you going to be as disciplined as whoever the top way is? Because I'm like, you ain't even started yet, so you're at the bottom of the food chain. But if you're trying to go for them, man, and blah blah blah, because I'm like, I said to him, like, he was like, one time he was asking me about people like Dylan and that. It was like, I used to see Dylan in the gym with you. What does he bench? I said, you know what? You bench more than him. Physically, you're stronger than him. But I said, the way Dylan's mindset is, I said, compared to yours, one-on-one, no matter how good you get, if you don't develop the same killer instinct as him, I said, brother, you wouldn't even last more than one round. He was like, but blah blah. I said, strength doesn't always translate like that. It don't always translate like that. So I said, even though you're bigger, stronger and all of that, I said, that man will work you and rip you apart. I said, he might even beat you so bad that you would never want to get into the ring.
Exactly. It's like the Gypsy King, bro. Like, his mindset, mad. Like, I see him on one podcast. I think it was Mike Tyson's podcast the other day.
You see how he's back in shape,
bro. Like, it's not even that. It's just his mindset I admire, because, like, he was looking. You can see the way he's looking at Mike Tyson. He's like, this guy, because he's named after him. So he's like, this guy's unbelievable. But he was looking at him thinking, what can I learn from this guy? Do you know what I mean? He's not looking at him like in awe of him, just like that. He's like, what can I learn? What else can I learn from this guy? Because he's made all the mistakes. So, and he's still,
and the bottom.
Bro, he's done it. He's been jailed for the madness, bruv. Like, and he's still loved.
And now he's back winning.
Look, it don't take a rocket scientist to figure out how he's winning again. He had to grind again. He's working hard again. It's a minor. Like, and that's what makes us men. We got to bring the food home, bro. And that's supposed to, that as a man, it's not even about the money. It's about being a provider for your family. And making sure that your family's fine. That's what spurs me on. Like, I don't want my family going through any kind of madness. You know what I mean? Like, there's no need for it. When I could go out and go and get it for them. Like, and that's leadership skills within yourself, where I didn't realize that I had until later on. Now I'm like, I can actually help my family get to the next level, and I have done that already. But I can even get them to the next level because we've gone through it all together. Do you know what I mean? And now when I look at you and you're doing your thing now, you're at that stage where you're doing it, and you're doing it for the best cause possible, and it's to give back to the youngers. And if you'll always be blessed if you're coming from your heart, and you're giving back to the youngers and the next generation and trying to help them.